Hey guys, Chukwubilago here. So, you guys have seen Ethereum pumping and trying to surpass its previous all-time high, and you're wondering what's the rave for Ethereum? Yes, you understand Bitcoin because of the ETFs and a lot of companies adding Bitcoin to their balance sheet, and you have countries like US, creating strategic reserve for Bitcoin. So, what's happening with Ethereum? Okay, so it's simple. Ethereum is programmable, okay, and as it's programmable, it goes to show that it can be used as a tool to tokenize assets like real estate, stocks, bonds, name it. Okay, and because of that ability, because of that nature of being programmable, okay, and we've seen the CEO of Robinhood coming up with the plan for Robinhood to tokenize stocks so that people can buy tokenized stocks. So with all this discussion, it seems like the corporate finance world has chosen Ethereum to be the platform to do that. There are other platforms that are programmable, like you have with BNB Smart Chain, but they won't touch that probably because the founder was half Chinese, or a Canadian Chinese, and so all eyes are on Ethereum. And as they are doing that, you have companies like Bitmine buying up more Ethereum because they believe that tokenized assets, that basically most assets are going to be tokenized on the blockchain. And instead of creating a new blockchain for that, they're going to probably going to choose or going to choose to use the Ethereum blockchain. Okay, and because of that, you have corporate money chasing Ethereum alongside Bitcoin. So that is probably one of the reasons why Bitcoin is pumping. And because of these bullish news, you have people stacking up Ethereum. You should do the same because at the end of the day, if we look at the dot-com era where a lot of companies came out, internet companies came out, and you look at the social media era, when a lot of social media platforms come out, if you look at it, you've noticed that there were many at the beginning, and along the line they shrunk out due to usage, demand and usage, or the problems they solve. Some merged, some just faded out because they couldn't compete anymore. So at the end of the day, you have from being as many to having like the big three or the big four or the big five. So in terms of programmable blockchain, a time is going to come where it's going to be either the big three or the big four or the big five. Right now in the top five, you have programmable blockchains like Ethereum, BNB, Solana fighting for their space. Even SRP2 is becoming programmable because people are there trying to create that decentralized ecosystem where people can actually build stuff on the SRP network. Okay, so make sure you have some Ethereum and some of these other coins that I mentioned that are in the top 10 and are programmable, because they will time will tell, or with time they will have areas of focus. Okay, areas of focus, and the rest will just fall off. Okay, all right guys, that's it for this video. If you have a contrary opinion, or if you have an additional reason why Ethereum is surging, let me know in the comment section. Till I see you guys next time, take care and bye for now.